Over 500 high school and college students from across Vermont have gathered here at the State House today to bring awareness to climate change at the first ever Youth Climate Rally.
Tonight we bring you the story about one volunteer who has been showing up faithfully for more than 50 years.
Hope moved their store from this location in downtown Lyndonville to right here, 136 Church Street. This year, in this American Red Cross Awareness Month, it is more important than ever to donate, especially if you have a specific blood type.
After a long year, construction for 2,300 solar panels off of Route 5 is finally complete. Project Development Director Sam Carlson is a large advocate for green energy.
I do feel strongly about the green movement. That's why I'm in this business. I get up in the morning and say I'm a lucky guy because I get to make clean, renewable energy.
Every year, landowner Gail Weed will be receiving lease payments, Lyndon Institute will be saving $25,000, and Burke will be receiving tax payments.
To me, it's sort of a win-win-win-win.
Each solar panel generates 300 watts of electricity. Altogether, this solar array will generate 750,000 kilowatt hours worth of energy for the Lyndonville Electric Department's grid. And that is just the annual turnover. With each year, more and more electricity will be generated, and the Green Lantern Group plans for these panels to be here for a long time.
Once they're all wired and connected, they are just going to sit here quietly for the next 20-25 years and make electricity.
Reporting for the Vermont Center for Community Journalism, I'm Abbey Greene in West Burke.
It's just what we do in Vermont.
The 8th St. Johnsbury World Maple Festival was held over the weekend. Adults and kids alike attended to join in the fun and share in the tradition.
It's a way of life for us. We've done it forever. It's generational.
And I'm a 6th generation Vermonter.
Despite concerns over the warmer weather, sugar makers agree.
It's impossible to predict what the season is going to be prior to the season, but this year was great.
We actually had a really good season.
First-time festival attendees were impressed.
I think it's a great community event. It brings people together and it shows local businesses can show what they do.
And everyone who's here is excited to experience maple everything, from kettle corn to different ice cream toppings.
You want the chocolate raspberry?
To a variety of foods.
This is kind of a kaleidoscope of all that the kingdom offers as far as food, crafts, entertainment.
Although it has been happening for 8 years, the festival will always be special to Vermonters.
This is what Vermont's all about.
Reporting for the Vermont Center for Community Journalism, I'm Abbey Greene in St. Johnsbury. This morning, the St. Johnsbury Athenaeum hosted
a big event where we invited David Martin to come in, a local children's author and illustrator. He did songs, he did stories.
The cats took naps.
We gave away a free book to every child.
Oh, look at that.
And it was just to celebrate literacy.
The Acorn Club Literacy Celebration is held once a year. Local daycares and storytime regulars are not the only ones that take away something from the event.
It gives the parents the opportunity to have additional stories to share with their children, and by doing it through books, I believe that we're setting an example that one can read and explore and learn even on our own.
Even the main entertainment gets something out of the experience.
It's very energizing to me. It feeds me. I mean, I could just be home writing my books and sending them off and talking to editors, and but it's just much more fun to get out and be with the kids and act like a fool. Like, kids are really right there. They're right in immediate, and they respond to you right away.
The smiles on the audience's faces were proof that
it was a great event. I count it as very successful for us.
Every child carried a book home, giving hope that they will carry on the joys of reading. Abbey Greene, News 7, St. Johnsbury. A man accused of disorderly conduct after handing out KKK recruitment flyers is appealing his case in the Vermont Supreme Court. William Schneck pleaded no contest to the charges in April and is now arguing that his actions were protected under the First Amendment. Schneck's attorney is a member of the American Civil Liberties Union of Vermont and says that the state is trying to criminalize political speech. State prosecutors say that because he handed the flyers to women of color, his actions are not protected. The presidential candidates are hoping what happens in Vegas won't stay in Vegas after yesterday's debate. Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton took the debate stage one last time, hoping to sway undecided voters and rally their bases. Andrew Spencer reports. Today was the ribbon cutting for the new Walmart Supercenter in Derby. The ribbon cutting took place early this morning with local, regional, and state officials present. The $16 million department store is expected to create 250 full and part-time jobs in the area. The Illinois-based company Consolidated Communications is buying Fairpoint Communications for $1.5 billion. The company plans on expanding broadband in order to compete with other cable companies for more customers. Consolidated Communications already has video offerings in other markets, and an analysis says the network can support service in northern New England. An investigation into reports of stolen property has led to the arrest of 27-year-old Keith Quartermarsh. Police conducted a search warrant at Quartermarsh's home Sunday, finding multiple items that were reported stolen, including ski equipment and a high-tech diagnostic tool. Quartermarsh was cited for 2 counts of possession of stolen property. The lieutenant governor is the president of the state senate. This means that the next lieutenant governor will have significant influence over the progression of a bill onto the floor. Randy Brock is a Republican running for lieutenant governor. Now, Chris, I know our area has been in a little bit of a drought. Do you think this rain is going to take care of that? Those would make some great mashed potatoes in our kitchen. And we're not only dry, but we're also hot. For September, is it normal to be in the 80s in Vermont?